So the 5% surcharge, I mean the 5% tax that has now been signed into law on consumer petrol that most people have been talking about. I've seen news out there, people saying, oh, so you have to pay 500 naira in addition when you buy 10,000 naira worth of petrol. Well, a lot of people thought that it's supposed to kick in from January 1st, 2026. But listening to the Chairman Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, he's saying, from what I understand, that only the Minister of Finance can determine when it starts, meaning that it's not supposed to begin particularly January 1st, 2026. He can decide to start now. That's what it means. You can listen for yourself and tell me otherwise.
Bringing back fuel subsidies through hidden taxes.
What we have is that there's a law that was enacted some years back with a surcharge on fuel under the FEMA Act. This is a provision that is now in the new tax law, and it does not take effect as of January 2026. I know some people have been giving wrong information about this. What is in the new tax law is that this surcharge will take effect on a date in the future based on an order to be released by the Minister of Finance. And we do know that Minister of Finance is responsible enough to determine when it's appropriate to do so. The intention is to earmark and dedicate the revenue from this tax into providing transport infrastructure that can reduce the cost of transporting items, logistics, and overall bring down inflation for the Nigerian people.
So, what he's frantically saying is that January 1st is not the date fixed to begin collecting the 5% tax on consumer petrol. The finance minister has to be the one to decide when it's meant to start. So, which means it's not particularly 1st of January. It can start now if the minister says this is the right time for them to start collecting the tax. And another thing is that, contrary to what you've heard out there, that the tax only kicks in when you buy 10,000 naira worth of petrol, that's not true. Whether you buy 1,000 naira worth of petrol or you buy 500 naira worth of petrol, whatever amount of petrol you buy, you're still going to pay 5% tax on that worth of petrol that you bought, not particularly 10,000 naira worth of petrol. Okay?